Welcome. Today we're going to be going over yoga for balance. We'll be doing a short standing sequence, so go ahead and stand up, give yourself a little bit of space to work and find a support to use to hold on to. A chair will work fine, or even getting close to the wall will be fine too. Now from here we're going to start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand with your feet hip width apart, parallel, lift up tall through your spine. Find a focal point to look at in front of you. Maintain that you're keeping your gaze on that point, okay? Now, to begin, I just want to remind you to always work within your capacity, move in a way that's accessible to you, and maintain a nice even breath as you go. So to start, we're going to shift our weight from one side to the other. Keeping your feet flat, knees a little bit bent to activate the legs. Just get your weight to move, essentially bringing your head over your standing foot. This is the same way we move when we walk. This is a natural way we shift our weight. Holding your support, start to march in place. So lifting your knees up. See if you can exaggerate that lift in your knees. Bring your legs up a little bit higher. When we're working on balance, there are three main points that we want to address. We want to address core strength, leg strength, and proprioception, where the body is in space, where you sense it in space without looking at your body. So you're keeping your gaze forward and just sensing what's going on with your legs. Keep lifting up through your spine. Stay active and aware, honing your awareness. And then release your feet down, come back to your neutral alignment, feet hip width apart, parallel. Now from here we're going to shift again from one side to the other. We're going to march again, but we're going to hold one leg up. We're going to kind of pause and hold in the air and come into a single limb balance. Now from here, start marching. And the next time that you lift your right knee up, lift and hold, lift and hold. Keep lifting up through your spine, keep your pelvis neutral, try not to hitch the hips or collapse into the sides of the body, or shift your torso forward, your rib cage forward. Okay, hold here, take your right foot around in a circle, just a few repetitions. And then move in the opposite direction. Breathe evenly. Maintain your breath. Relax your foot, put your foot down, and then march again. Just using this marching action to start to build balance and strength for balancing. Now the next time you lift your left knee up, lift and hold. Hold it up, lift up tall. Create your neutral alignment through your torso. The sides of your waist are long and equal. You're not hitching the hip up to one side or dropping. Now take your left foot around in a circle. And then move in the opposite direction, just a few repetitions. Breathe, soften your face. Relax your foot now, place your foot down. And I'll just shake your legs out, kick your feet forward. And I'll turn to face your support and place both hands on your support. Stand again with your feet hip width apart, parallel. Find your focal point to look at in front of you. Get a sense that you can be bearing weight equally through your legs and your feet into the floor. And if you're not doing that, then make an adjustment so you feel you are bearing your weight equally. Knees are just a little bit soft. That helps the weight to drop down through your legs. Now holding your support, shift your weight forward into your toes and then shift your weight back into your heels. We're just going to shift forward and back a few times. If you find that this is enough of a balance challenge, then just continue with this, shifting forward and back. If you feel you can do it, the next time you shift forward into your toes, pick your heels up, stand on your tippy toes. And then exhale, lower your heels down and pick your feet and toes up. And then keep moving, pump through your feet. Working into your feet, your toes, your ankle joints. Try to keep your feet aligned parallel so you're not pulling the heels closer together. And you can even take a glance down to make sure the feet are parallel and then bring your gaze back up to your focal point in front of you. One more time, lift up, lower down, pick your feet and toes up, and then lower down. And then again, turn so you have a bit of space around you. Shake your legs out. Come back to holding onto your support, feet hip width apart, parallel, coming into Tadasana. We'll do one more single limb balance exercise. So from here again, shift your weight from one side to the other. Keep breathing evenly. Shift your weight over to your left side. Pick your right knee up in front. And then take your right knee out to the side, down and around. So we're rotating into the hip joint. We'll take 4 repetitions in this direction. One more time. When your knee is lifted, pause, and then rotate inward, down and around. Try to get your knee to cross over your midline. So we're strengthening into the inner thighs here and the low abdomen. One more repetition and lower down. Shift your weight again from one side to the other. Now shift your weight to your right side. Pick your left knee up. Open your knee out to the side first, down and around. And just take a few repetitions. 3, 4, or 5 repetitions, that's fine. Whatever you can do is fine. Now pick your knee up in front and then rotate inward, down, and around. Again, to try to get that leg to cross over in the midline. Keep breathing, moving with your breath. In, down, around. Lift your knee up and then lower your leg down. Shake your legs out again. And then turn back to face the support. Place both hands on your support and walk your feet back. Soften your knees, walk your feet back, push your hips back and try to keep your spine long. Hug your belly button towards your spine to support your low back. Let your head come into a neutral alignment between your arms. So this is a modified downward dog stretch or downward dog variation. Hold here, breathe. Release any holding or tension in your low back. Soften through your thighs. Relax through your face. And then bring your gaze forward and walk towards your chair. And relax. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this helpful, and it is something you can kind of pop into your day and start to practice the balance training exercises and see if it can make a difference in how you feel and your stability. Thank you. Take care. Namaste.